one already. All right, perfect. And now let's record this too. Awesome. Okay. Let's just see. I can't tell if this is restrict. Oh, that or we're recording or we're streaming. There we go. Right on. Okay, I always got to try and figure this stuff out every time I go live. It's like, is it working or isn't working? That's the biggest thing. So I'm glad you guys made it on here, and I've got the right links in there today because sometimes I don't have the correct links at all. So we got that rolling anyways. So right on. How's everybody's Thursday going? How is the week?
Surviving. Yours.
Chandel told me, like my wife, she's like, this is going to be a fast week. And yeah, man, it's just flown by. It's been crazy. It's Thursday already. So yeah, man, just making forward progress, right? One foot in front of the other every day. Right on. So Shan gave me a list of questions I've been asked. I don't know if you guys have any specific questions today that you guys want to throw my way. Otherwise, I'll just go and answer some of the stuff that's been messaged or emailed in this week and get those rolling too.
Can I reserve the right to ask a question if
at any point you want? Yep.
All right.
Of course. So a couple of things that we've been working on this week. I know Glenn was on here last week, and he was requesting that if we could build some sort of like onboarding flow to help customers easily onboard themselves. So I do have my team working on that. I've laid it all out. And then they're just building the automation for it too. So basically I've taken all the custom values that we need to be updated, and I've converted them to custom fields, and then we're going to create different forms for each one of those, so we can walk a customer step by step through, fill out this form, fill out this form, fill out this form, fill out this form, and each time they do that, we can have it update the custom values in the sub account that they're using, and then we can decide whether, and this can obviously be customized to how you guys want to have your systems set up, but I think it'll greatly ease onboarding, and then we can have some examples and videos on those pages as well. And then we can also, with the whole idea of if they do step one, say for example they do step one, but they haven't done step two yet, then we'll send them emails and follow up and everything to make sure that they do step two.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I think it'll really help get everybody through the whole system and have that all set up without having to do everything manually for your customers. So, and then if you're not using the loyalty cards, then you can leave that out, etc. So I think we ended up with 8 steps so far, but there might be a couple more, or divide it up into some smaller ones, and then they can just fill out the form, hit next, and then it'll take them to the next step that they'll fill out, kind of thing. So I have that all planned out. I'll show you guys that over here in Whimsical. If you guys haven't used Whimsical before, it's a pretty neat flow charting tool, and you can do a bunch of stuff in there. I like to use it to lay out funnels, projects, different things like that. So here's the onboarding workflow. Essentially, they're going to come in, client signs up, we'll send them a welcome email, and then we can take them through to the onboarding where they'll fill out step one. It'll go here, checked, and then if they finish step one but don't finish step two, then we'll send them a reminder down here to finish step two, and then so on and so forth. It'll take them through that whole process. Based on some other onboarding workflows that I've seen people do in the past, which I really liked, and I think this will just make it a little bit easier for everybody to onboard their clients as we're coming on. There you go. Oh, let's just check the waiting room here. I got to stay on top of this today. And yeah, so there's that. And then we've also started working on a few different marketing like front end websites too, so that you guys can take those. They need to be cleaned up and stuff, but I've had my team find a few different sites that we really like and start copying those things over. So I think it's this one here. So we got to clean these up, but we will have a couple different websites that you guys can use for your own marketing if you don't have something already, to try and sell more loyalty and rewards. So there's that. That's kind of the update there. And then I can't really think of what other updates that we've had this week. I think those are the two main ones. And then we've just been working on a bunch of stuff in the background there as well. So yeah, that's kind of that. Had one good question come in this week. Well, there's quite a few, but we've got a list here. So loyalty and rewards, can you explain how a restaurant or any retail environment for that matter would use in-store purchases as a measure by which a subscriber earns points towards rewards, discounts, etc.? So I think there's let's just switch this back to main view here. Yeah, I'm gonna admit right there too. I'm gonna be Chandel joining. Okay, so I think you could use it in a number of different points. I think Mark, you guys are already using it for the shake shops or that you guys are using. I think that's the way that you can. What am I going to try and say here? There's a number of ways, and unfortunately, it's harder to incorporate directly into a point of sale system so that we can track their numbers. Now, I have talked with a few different people, and Chantel, who I had a meeting with yesterday, their system actually connects directly with Zapier. So one of the cool things they're able to do is completely automated. They can bring a customer in and add that customer to a workflow, passing along the transaction amount, and at that point give a customer points for every purchase that they make. Right now they were doing it in a different system, and they were doing it manually. Every time somebody purchases or checks out, they were just giving them points in a different system for how many dollars that person spends. But if you can connect that customer's POS through Zapier into high level and every transaction, that's way better. I know Square, we have a couple clients that we use Square with, and we can integrate through Zapier that way, and we can pass in transaction amount over, so we can give points every time somebody makes a transaction that way, because Square collects a lot of information. Now, Square already has their own internal loyalty program, so depends on if you can get that customer to switch over to using you. Now we have a couple of Square clients who do our review and referral system. So that's how we do it. We go through Zapier. Every time there's a transaction that comes through there, then we're able to send it into high level. Now, I found that using Zapier is a little bit better than using, say, Make, especially when you're dealing with Square, because we can, every time there's a transaction or a payout or invoice created, we can have that sent to high level. Whereas I found with using Make, for example, that it didn't work out the way we wanted it to, and we weren't getting every transaction in there. But Square was working really well for that. Now, how else can we do it? We've got a check-in system that we've created now that's inside of the snapshot that you can either set up on a tablet, or we can have it set up just with a QR code. So instead of doing per transaction, you might do per visit to the store, and then you can give a number of points based on that. I was talking with Sam earlier today, different Sam, not this Sam, but I was talking with a different Sam, and what they're doing is they're doing a check-in with a tablet display. So the customer comes in, puts their phone number into the tablet, hits submit, and then that will give them, say, 500 points for that visit. And then every time they visit, once they get up to, let's say, 2,000 or 2,500 points, then it'll email them and say, hey, here's your points that you can now redeem for anything that you want in our redemption section in your dashboard. So those are a number of ways that you can do it. I mean, there's probably more and more that we can think of. Some of the stuff that we've done is just also thought of just with a QR code. You can give stamps for QR codes. You can have people just check in and give points for that. Again, if you can connect to their POS, that's great. Now, another thing that we're working on, which will happen soon, will be another tab inside of the leaderboard. It'll be in, oh, sorry, I'm not showing my screen, but it'll be inside the leaderboard, and you'll be able to just give points to customers who are part of the loyalty program in there too. So you'll be able to see their name there or search it, and then just give points by just punching in how many points that you'd like to give that customer. So that's a possibility as well if we want to go that route. So a number of ways to be able to give customers points, whether they're a loyalty or restaurant or retail, pub, those kind of things. Now, one of the things I like for restaurants and pubs and all that is creating like a whole promotional VIP system as well, not just tracking loyalty points. Loyalty points are great to get customers to come and kind of stick around and keep coming back. But one of the things I love is using that promotions manager that we have to be able to send out weekly texts to your customers with a link to all the events and promotion, sales, deals, whatever you guys have going on inside those businesses every week, so that you can just stay top of mind for those customers, even if there's not a lot of changes. One of the cool things, what you can do with the promotions manager too, is just put in your weekly specials, say, for example, inside of the promotions manager, so that if, let's say you have a restaurant, they have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday specials kind of thing, you can have those in there. That way, at least when you send out a message to their customer list, then they're going to get that list of specials. So quite a number of things that you can do with that as well. And I think one thing that I needed to do, which I didn't do, was add the link to just the promotions snapshot inside the back end of our system there. So I will go and do that today. Now, I think Sam, you had a question earlier this week, or a couple days ago, which was inside of the reward system in the promotions, or inside of our dashboard, how do we show promotions in there? So I'll just share here. So if we go into our funnels here, where I'm in the reward system, if we go to dashboard and registration right here, and then we go to our home screen, I'm going to click and edit this. If you have a newer snapshot from within the last, I think, month, you should already have this in here. Now, just going to scroll down. This is the promotion section here. It's already hidden, but if it's not showing up in your system, if you have this funnel builder, this is the new funnel builder, by the way. Click on this one here, layers, go down to the second section, and then you'll see promotion section here, and then you can show or hide that promotion section right there. Now, if you hide it, it's not going to show up here. I think by default inside the snapshot, it's already hidden. So if you click on this and go show, then it'll show the code there. All you need to do is hit save and preview. So once you preview that, it's going to show you all the promotions that you have inside of your promotions manager. Another thing that we added, and I don't remember if it was this week or last week, I will jump back here, was the ability to turn promotions on inside of your leaderboard. Just making it so that it's easier access for your customers to get a hold of, rather than having to install another custom menu link. We can just turn it on or turn it off inside of our leaderboard. So if we click on rewards leaderboard, and inside in our Smart Scripts dashboard, if you have the promotions manager turned on for this sub account, you will see manage promotions here. And now your customers can manage their promotions. Looks like I have to update this navigation here, but I will go and do that. And then we have all the other things there too. So under points leaderboard here, we'll add a section where you can just add points to a customer as they join, get them to. So, or as you want to give them. So if there is any reason that you want to give points manually, it'll do all the tracking and all the stuff that you need for points that way for you. So hopefully that makes sense.
If I can ask a question real quick.
Yep.
I think it's a remarkable idea. In fact, what I just recently did for one of my customers is actually made a form using the smart values that you had already.
Yeah.
Kind of, so that way they can kind of just, add and apply points as necessary. But what I'd love is actually I'm in the mode of trying to get people using custom values and forms for my customers to use things from their phone. So that way they don't have to use the computer. And while we're able to load smart rewards from the phone, it's not really like mobile optimized. And I was wondering if you guys were thinking in that direction, because it would make things so much faster. A lot of these restaurant owners, or in my case, owners, they're on the move. They're not like in front of their computer all the time. So if they could just open the phone, apply a point or whatever it is, it makes life really easy.
Like, so for this back end right here, or more for the dashboard?
For the dashboard, the part that you were talking right now, I mean, either way, I can make a
because they
funnel. But what I'd like for them to be able to do is like be able to change, rewards, or activate or reactivate rewards, or process certificates on the fly. As of right now,
they should mostly be able to do it, but I mean, let's talk about what's not mobile optimized. Like, I guess I haven't really mobile optimized these things, just because I thought that they would mostly be used in the back end of high level, and high level is not mobile friendly at all, kind of thing. So I was just like, well, there wasn't really a point of mobile optimizing this section. But are you talking about this right here, or under like the dashboard and registration? Like over here, or in our leaderboard?
You're not sharing out your screen, Jason.
Oh, sorry. Mark, did you mean more in like the dashboard and registration here, optimizing this more, or the leaderboard? You're muted. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah, the rewards dashboard. The funnels, I've already got that down packed, but the rewards dashboard would be awesome, because then they could activate or not activate, a particular reward for, a particular day, or redeem. The biggest thing that that even sparked this idea was the idea of being able to process certificates like right from there.
Yeah. So, well, we can totally do that. It wasn't even something that really crossed my mind, because I was mostly just thinking that they would use them in the back end of high level there. So they're probably not too bad. They probably just need some tweaking to make it work better. Now, this managed promotions is probably not very mobile friendly at all.
That's not too bad. This is the latest iteration.
Not terrible. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I mean, for right now, until the buttons are up top, I could just make I don't know. I could figure that out. But
I don't even know if we have this set up to be like, for example, a mobile menu. I'm not even sure what happens. I think the menu looks like it just goes away when it's mobile. So I'll fix that. I wasn't even aware that was a thing. But yeah, I will go and put that on my list of things to do here.
And also, last thing, I have to hop to another meeting here.
Yeah.
How do I go about getting the latest version of this, the latest snapshot? Do I do that from my admin, from my backend on my agency side? Like,
you'll just go into your agency and then your Smart Scripts dashboard, and we're pretty good at keeping everything up to date in there. Everything is under this get snapshot. That's going to get you the snapshot there. Leaderboard links are there. Promotions, I think I still need to add make sure that's the right snapshot, because someone said earlier that they couldn't do the snapshot. So I'm going to check that out. And then here's the leaderboard link. Or the promotions manager link that you can copy and paste the custom values as well, or custom fields. Sorry. So what I was saying earlier, instead of doing that custom field there, or you can go in here now and you could say show promotions manager for that sub account, and it will show up wherever it'll show up in here. So if we turn it on or turn it off, it'll show up there.
Got it. Awesome.
Yeah, making it more accessible and easy to use. So that's my goal.
I love it. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Okay, so someone's note taker. I'm just gonna remove it.
It's probably mine. I'm gonna hop out, but thank you so much for the information.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for joining us today. You always bring good insights.
Appreciate it, man. See you guys.
All right, talk to you later. All right, let's see if so someone asked me earlier, does our loyalty program replace UpViral? That's another thing that we're working on, is making it so that when you're doing social sharing, you can give people points for social sharing. We already do it, but in a more UpViral fashion, say for like a contest type thing. You could run a contest and then give people contest points for sharing in UpViral. If you guys haven't seen UpViral, they've got a lot of really cool things, and I don't think we can do all of them right at this point, but some of the cool ones that I do like is just like you can run a contest and then have people share out a link to that contest on multiple different platforms, everything Facebook, Twitter, all those things. And every time that they click on one of those links, or you get them to take a task, like, so for example, liking your Facebook page, liking your Instagram page, liking those things, or sharing out, then you can give them points that are entered towards the contest. And that's one of the things that we're working on, that we're hoping to have done here for, I believe, January, so that we can have more UpViral type sharing, which I think will be great inside of High Level to be able to manage that type of stuff. So that was one other question that we had. That was a little bit different. Someone just asking about loyalty or testimonial videos. Testimonial videos too. I don't know if I mentioned this last week, but this is something that we put in there now too, which is the ability to how do you say, divide up your time for your sub accounts. I know this is a request that we had when we first built it, so I'm going to go through that. You can now come into each sub account and you can set how many minutes you want that sub account to be able to use. So if you have your 200 monthly minutes that you're going to use, you can now say, okay, I want to give this sub account here 20 minutes, and then now it will cap them out at 20 minutes, and it'll send an email and everything to you, letting them know that they have reached their limit for that month, and that their video capture system is no longer working for them. So it doesn't disable it. It somewhat disables it. It just doesn't show the recorder anymore, but it doesn't give any warnings or anything like that on the front end other than in JavaScript, so that their customers aren't kind of put off or annoyed that they ran out of minutes type thing. So you can now manage that and assign minutes for each sub account too, so that you can, when you're reselling those minutes from us, you can easily just manage that on your own now too. So that's cool. Got a bunch of little updates, I suppose. Yeah, another question but Randall had about loyalty rewards, and I think we answered that earlier about just the POS, asking if we integrate with POS. And the thing is, with POS systems, it really depends on who your customer is and what POS they're using. There's hundreds of POS systems out there, point of sale systems. So if we can integrate with any number of them, it makes life way easier. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Sam, how was your week?
I'm good. I'm doing good.
That's good.
I'm trucking along. I don't know if I have the wrong snapshot, but there's just like certain things that I just don't have. I didn't understand like the promotions tab, and I think it's because I don't have that home
Oh, let me see.
page.
Oh, you should, if you installed the loyalty and rewards snapshot, you should have the homepage. It's under rewards and then dashboard. Let me just check your account here. We should have promotions turned on for you as well. There we go. I'll just do a quick check here. Yeah, you have promotions turned on. And so inside of our dashboard, you should be able to see the promotions in promotions manager. And then, yeah, so if you can, so at the start of our call there, where I went over how to turn the promotions manager on inside of that rewards dashboard, you or the rewards dashboard registration, you should be able to do that. Now, if not, just I think I can say, I think I might have recorded another video on exactly how to do that too. So we're working on more training videos too. I've got a list here of things that we're doing. So I started working on those earlier this week too, so that we can get a bunch of white label training out as well. So the goal is also in here to have a help section with white label training for your customers, so they can go through videos on how to use the reward system, how to set up what they need to set up, how to implement it in their business, and those kind of things. So we will have a series of video training in there that they can use.
So my takeaway is that I have, what is it that I've done wrong?
I am not sure if you've done anything wrong. If you installed the loyalty snapshot to the sub account you're using, then under, let me show my screen here again. If you go into your sub account, let's go here. We'll go to sites, and then you'll see rewards, dashboard, and registration.
Yeah.
You should see that.
Yeah.
Click on that, and then you should see home screen down here.
I don't have home screen, and I had it all set up earlier in the week, and then I was struggling with the promotions, and so then I reloaded the snapshot yesterday and reset it all up. And I don't have that.
Okay, well,
and I guess that's probably why my points aren't loading either.
That might be.
My whole thing is just that I have a demo with somebody tomorrow.
Yeah. So if you, what's that? Sorry.
I have a demo with somebody at 4 o'clock.
Well,
tomorrow.
do you want to share your screen right now? We can have a look.
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is the master one. Hold on. Let me move into the one that I'm trying to do.
Okay.
There.
Registration login. Oh, okay. So if you scroll down, there's nothing else in there. Yeah, you know what? Maybe you have an older version of the snapshot. I will send you the latest version of the snapshot, because it looks like maybe this one was a little bit older, from a month or two ago. Well, I forget when we added in the home screen now, but yeah, you don't have it. So, and then the new one that we have too will have the check-in pages for you as well. So let me grab that and I can send that to you, and then might have to do a little bit of updates, but then it'll have the homepage and stuff for you.
Yeah, I don't mind doing updates. I really think that, so I purchased this a while ago and didn't start farting around with it until 2 weeks ago. And I think that's what it is
So yeah, we've been making quite a few changes over the, like, let's say like the last 2 months. We've been making lots of updates and things, not huge ones, but yeah, especially specifically like that homepage, made it in there so that you can kind of customize the look of that. So I will refresh this and I'll grab you the latest rewards one. And
awesome. I'm so excited and so relieved because now I know I can get this all knocked out.
Yeah, that's super weird that you didn't. Yeah, well, I guess it's just older snapshots that might have been floating around. Or
well, it's also, I'm not techie, so for me it's just like a huge relief to know that I'm not insane. Because this is the second time, and this is the thing, it's because I bought it a long time ago and just started using it, so I'm missing these updates, but I bang my head against the wall for a really long time before I say anything, because I'm like, man, what am I missing?
Oh yeah, that can totally be a thing. Like that's totally a thing of here. I'm going to update it here, but then I'll also send you I'll put the link in chat here actually.
Oh, bitchin'.
And then you can just grab that and import it. So there, and then I will update our back end here as well, which will have the rewards link in there, just so I make sure I have the latest version in there for everybody who wants to use it too.
Okay, well, just while I'm here, so I don't I'm uploading this link to snapshots, right?
Yeah, so if you click that, it will go to snapshots. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I'm really excited to play with this, so I'm probably going to hop off now and fart around with it.
Okay, you do that, and if you have any questions, obviously let me know.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, cool. Talk to you soon.
Bye. You too.
All right.
All right, Jason, I got a question.
Yeah, for sure.
So if I want to proactively send a promotion or a text or somebody to say, hey, come for this, right?
Yep.
Would you run that in a promotion, or how would you do that? Does that make sense?
So come for what? Like, what do you mean? Like,
so let's say it's a restaurant, hey, we got this new appetizer, get a free appetizer.
I would typically run it in, depends on if you want to use a coupon or not, or if you just want to have them like. I was
kind of thinking a QR code would be cool if,
Yeah. So would the business scan the QR code then?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do it a number of different ways. You could have somebody in there and you could give them points and be like, hey, we just gave you, 500 points, redeem this for a free appetizer, and then you can go into or welcome to our loyalty dashboard. Is something new that we're doing. We just awarded you 500 points, go here and claim this reward kind of thing. And then they can go into their dashboard and then they could see the reward there that they could print out their certificate for or whatever. You could do it that way. You could also, and then that would lead you to a QR code where they could scan, the business could scan, the restaurant could scan the QR code and then process that coupon. Another way of doing it is creating the promotion and coupon inside of the promotions manager. Mm-hmm. And you can have the coupon in there so that, and this is how we typically do it for restaurants. When we're working with them, we'll drive traffic, right? Facebook ads to lead forms, which bring them into high level. We send text messages and everything that say, hey, thank you for joining our VIP program. Here, click this link to go see our latest promotion kind of thing. And then that's where they can get the first visit or whatever. Thanks for joining our program, free appetizer. Then they can click on that and then they can click to redeem the coupon when they're in the business. Now there's 3 different ways of doing those coupons. And one is where the business itself, the restaurant has just a monthly coupon code that they're using for that promotion, which I've seen before, which is like just the letter of the month, like D for December, and then 1, 2, 3 or something. And then it's D 1, 2, 3. And it's just easy for the staff to remember that it's always the letter of the month and the 1, 2, 3. And then they just give that to the person where they can punch that in and it says, hey, I've redeemed my coupon, right? The other way is you still use the same coupon code, but you do it the opposite way. The customer actually shows the staff their coupon code D123 for that coupon. That works. And then we also added in the new system, which is the unique one, where a customer will have the coupon on their phone, request a coupon code. It'll text them the coupon code, and then they can punch that in and hit redeem. And then it says this coupon was redeemed on this day at this time. And then they just show the staff that they just redeemed for that coupon.
Okay.
So there's 3 different ways. The easiest one is either one of the, I mean, they're all fairly easy, but what we've seen work in the past, and I've seen other restaurant marketing agencies do, is do the one where the staff just gives them the coupon code, says, okay, well, here's the coupon code for this. They punch it in, shows that it's redeemed, and then they can't redeem that coupon anymore. That way, if you use a QR code, it's fine, but then you have to rely on the server or the wait staff or anything like that to have a phone on them that they can scan the QR code with.
Got it.
You know what I mean? That's the only thing. So what we're trying to get away from is having the staff have to do too much extra interaction in order to process those coupons. So that's where we have the unique one where they redeem it themselves. The first one where the staff just gives them, okay, yeah, oh, here, I've got this coupon here. I'd like to redeem this. I need the coupon code, right? And then the staff is like, oh, it's just D123. And then they can redeem the coupon for that 2-for-1 appetizer or whatever it is. Really minimal client staff interaction type thing. And the staff don't have to carry around phones and scan QR codes and that kind of thing.
Got it. Okay. So then just to kind of follow through the logic then, so let's go with that unique one that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
So it generates the unique one, then the customer says redeem, they show it to the staff and the staff takes it off or does whatever they do on their POS, right?
Yeah, they do the unique QR code, and then it's like the unique code, and then actually it all just stays right on the person's phone.
Right. And so then they show it to the
staff, and it will say what date and time that they redeemed the coupon so that they could see that, oh, they redeemed the coupon today. You know what I mean? So that's just one way of keeping the staff completely out of it. And just they would say, hey, I've got this coupon code that I want to redeem. And like, okay, cool. So then they request the coupon code. They get a text message sent. They get the coupon, they enter it, press enter, and then it's almost the same as, like, say, 2-factor authentication type thing.
Gotcha.
It's same kind of idea like that. They just get a text message with a code, and then they can enter into that field and hit redeem.
And then you can track all that stuff with workflows and stuff too.
Yep. So whenever they redeem any coupon in the back end, we have workflows in there that just look for, let me share my screen here. We have workflows in here. Let's go to rewards again. That look for, every time a coupon is redeemed, there's a fields that gets updated in the contact record. And then we have automations that look for any changes to that field. And so if we change the redemption date, so if a coupon gets redeemed, then the redemption date will get updated. And even if it doesn't change, like, for example, if they redeem 2 coupons on the same day type thing, it will still track it as a change. And then so right here it says rewards. Oh, no, that's the rewards one. There's a coupon here. Might not actually have it in this rewards. I think it might be under promotions. Yeah, so there's an automation that just checks to see if that contact record has been updated. And if it has been updated, then to send out messaging after it. Promotions coupon after redemption.
Okay.
This one here just checks for contact change. Last coupon redeemed date has changed. And then if it's changed, then it sends out messages, and then you can even have it wait and then send out a review request and that kind of thing.
Okay.
Or this one here, right now we have it set up to ask how much they spent on their meal, but you can do a bunch of different things like that. But anyways, if we have the last coupon redeemed date custom field tracked for has changed, then you can do anything. So anytime that they redeem a coupon, it will change that date inside of their account for the last one that was redeemed, and then you can run any kind of automation off of that.
And then if so the flip side, right? Let's say that I offer a coupon and they don't redeem it. I could also set up an automation then to, encourage them to come redeem it.
Yeah. So what you can do is under maybe we have it in here. Let me take a look. You can actually just set up a trigger link. So when a text message gets sent out, we can have our text message or email gets sent out. You can have a link to the promotions manager or the promotions page tracked as a trigger link, right? And then when they click that trigger link, that you know that they will they have been sent the message, or they clicked on the coupon or a link to the promotions page, so you can track that inside of your if you create a workflow to send out messages, you can track that trigger link. And if they don't click the trigger link, then send them follow-up messages. And if they do click the trigger link, then remove them from that workflow.
Okay.
And then you could also go even further, saying, hey, if they click the trigger link, but then they did their coupon, their last redeemed coupon hasn't been updated in however many days, kind of thing, then you could send them another message saying, hey, I saw that you went to the promotions page, but you didn't haven't redeemed your coupon yet. When are you coming in?
Okay.
And
Cool.
that's probably something that I'll throw into the restaurant snapshot that we're building. So we've been working on that as well, having a full restaurant snapshot that includes promotions and loyalty and the coupon codes and everything like that.
Cool. All right. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to, like I said, get my bearing on all this stuff. So
yeah, for sure. No problem. That's why we have these calls. And then we're going to be introducing more calls. I think starting next week, we'll be going on Tuesdays as well. Just kind of spread out the week and give everyone more opportunity to ask questions, and we can get things handled and get people up and running faster.
yeah. One other question I had for you. This is more just a little technical. If I haven't filled out the custom fields, so if I've got a reward page that I don't have any custom values filled out yet.
Yeah.
It's giving me an error. There's an error. We don't have custom values. That's just because I haven't done that yet, right?
Probably, yeah. I'd have to see what page you're talking about.
So
see, where it is.
What I've done is just set up a custom menu link in the sub account.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't filled out any of the custom values yet. And so when I click on the custom menu link for the rewards section, then it comes back and it gives me an error. There was an error compiling the provided custom values. Please make sure they exist. So I'm assuming I just need to fill out custom values.
You might have to. So if you click on to edit the custom values, you might have to make sure that the snapshot is installed in the sub account.
So the snapshot, I think, is here. I'll just share my screen.
Yeah, if you can share your screen. That's the only thing I could think of without seeing it, I suppose.
So here's this is the sub account. And when I click on this link, this is just a custom menu link I put up.
Yep.
For the restaurant to access the dashboard in the backside, right?
Okay, so let's go to let's go check out your custom menu links.
Okay, is
Just
that
see what, go back to your agency settings,
agency, right?
agency account, and then go to settings.
Oh,
And then go to custom menu links. And then I think, was it Rocket League or Rocket?
rewards.
Okay, so click on edit that. Let's just see what you have in there for your one. So scroll to the end of that URL. Change, yeah. Oh, custom values. Can you get rid of custom underscore? But I don't know if that's what we had in there, but if it is, we should change it. Right.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I just copied it and pasted it from the back end.
Oh yeah, well, that's even weirder when I go and look at it. Change that custom value. That's to display the reward. That's for the rewards leaderboard, right?
Right.
That's super weird that it showed up like that for you. Okay. Okay, just put location.id. And then scroll over to the left.
How far?
Yeah, all the way over to the, go all the, where's his license key? Because for some reason there's 2 license keys in there. I need to figure out where that's coming from because I haven't seen that before. So keep going left. And then get rid of the first license key. Oh, that's a promotions manager. That's the promotions manager, not the rewards one.
Oh, I did the wrong one.
So let me just, if that's, yeah, because I'm looking at the rewards one right now and it doesn't look like that. So I will go and check the promotions one right now too. Just because that looks all wonky. So let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, and then I did put custom values.location ID. That's weird. That was probably me just trying to do things too fast. Okay, so that one should be updated if you add the promotions manager in there. So that one wasn't the rewards one. You'll have to go maybe open up a new tab and then grab the custom menu link for the rewards, and then yeah, that's fine. Yeah, and then go there and then go to rewards. The third one down.
Oops.
And then click on get leaderboard link. And then copy that right there. Yeah, and then get rid of that. There you go. That should work for you now. You have to be in the, yeah, you have to be in the sub account for it to work properly, but
There we go.
yeah,
Cool.
there you go. Awesome.
Awesome. I think that's my quota for questions right now.
All right.
But
Very
as
cool.
you know, I'll try so hard not to bug you, but I know.
Yeah, just shoot me messages. You know, I'm around, so I answer questions.
I know you do.
As much as I can throughout the day here too. And then I'm trying to, some of the updates, we want to make things easier too. So we're working on a ticketing system too for the back end so that it's easier to submit questions and they don't get lost in my inbox.
Yeah, no, you've been super helpful, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. So yeah, that's what I just my wife and I are all about customer support. So whatever we can get rolling and help you out with, that's where I'm at.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. I think we're pretty much done for questions today. I should do a quick look on Facebook here to see if anybody else has messaged me. Jenna just sent something on a QR code generator. So let me go see if I can answer that for her while she's in there. Oh, she did the same for the same. She got the same error, exact same error as you. So I'm guessing it's probably the custom menu link that I have in the QR code generator. That is the same thing. So let me just find that and I'll just jump over to her question. So gonna go over to where do I have that QR code generator here? We're just going to change this to location.id, and then that should work. Hey Jenna, so let me just do, I just made a little change to the QR code generator, and I think it would make sense. I think possibly I had the wrong location ID in there. So I'll share my screen right here and hopefully you can see. Michael, can you tell me, can you see this this back end, like my coding screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So Jenna, if you're watching this still, I just updated this link here, and you probably just want to change this this custom value right here to location.id. It used to, the one that was in there before was calling a locate our smart custom value location ID, and you can just actually just change that to location.id. So I'll put that in. Probably doesn't make sense to put it in chat, but what we can do is yeah, you just need to put location.id rather than custom values underscore smart location ID, and then that should fix it for you. So I'll answer you in your messenger here as well. So let me just write that at the end of the link. Change the custom value to location.id, and I'll actually answer you directly inside of your question here too.
Going by.
Oh yeah. Oh, now we've got a bunch of messages. Okay, cool. Well, I got that one answered. There, go me. Here, we'll put that right there. Yeah, the way it worked before was with the question that she asked was basically the same thing as you, and it was looking for a custom value, but because with our new QR code generator, you don't need a snapshot to use it. So it was looking for a custom value from one of our snapshots, but there was no snapshot to actually do it. So it was coming up with an error. So let me see if there's any more questions here. And then we'll probably just wrap up today's call. It was a good call. I like having you guys on here. You guys had some good questions. Michelle says hi. Chandel says hi. And there's my answer. And then let's just jump into my personal page here. And then see what else we got. All right, I think that's about it for today. I hope you guys are gearing up for Christmas and having a good holiday season so far. We got our Christmas lights up yesterday and did all that fun stuff. And I think we're going to wrap up today's call. So look forward to hearing from you guys. If you guys have any questions, obviously always reach out, and I'm here to answer questions. And next week, I believe we'll be going live Tuesday morning at 10, as well as Thursday, just to give you guys a little bit more insight and support into getting all this stuff up and running, because every week it seems like we're adding something a little bit new in there. So to make things either a little bit easier or to expand some of the functionality. So excited to hear from you guys. And like always, if you guys have any ideas about improvements or updates, shoot them my way. And we're working on the whole onboarding flow and more training. So with that, if you have any questions or any insights into how we can make things better and easier for you guys, just shoot me a message, shoot me an email, and I'm all ears. If there's more training you'd like on any piece of this, let me know so that I can create that training for you guys as well. All right. So looking forward to hearing from you guys, and you guys have a good rest of your week.
Thanks, Jason.
All right. Talk to you
See
later.
ya.
Okay, bye.